Nothing is funny right now. I can't believe it. The weird feeling of being sucked into holes still lingers in my body. My legs feel shaky and the sky seems to be a more purple color as the sun is setting. Is that the sun? I had no idea. What I'm about to say sounds crazy, but what else am I to say? Everything was a blur to me. All I remember was playing with my uncle's gadgets, which I've seen do pretty cool things, while ignoring my horrible tutor's lesson. Then bam, she and I are in the future, according to my tutor, who I call Miss Perfect. Miss Perfect turned to look at me with her hands on her hips like she was the boss and gave me this is all your fault. This is all your fault look, and then said, thanks to you and your uncle's stupid gadgets, we have now done the impossible. Time travel? Seriously? She exclaimed, throwing her hands up in the air. I raised an eyebrow. Now that she said it out loud, the problem we were in didn't sound so bad. And the bad thing is, I said, repeating my thoughts, I was wondering why she was overreacting when we had done what was thought scientifically impossible. But I really just wanted to irritate her. It's not obvious? We're stuck somewhere in the future with no way of knowing how to get back, and you don't see anything wrong with that? She pouted. I shrugged, but then I smiled a bit. She was saying words I thought would never come out of her mouth if we hadn't time traveled, and to add to that, her hair was a little puffed out in all directions like she had gotten shocked or something. I snickered a bit, admiring how she did not look like Barbie for once. Liz, nothing is funny right now. We're stuck in the future, and you're laughing about it, she began to yell. Your hair is funny, I said with a snort. That sounded like a pig. Her face began to get unusually red, but instead of laughing, I regretted what I said to her. She's never heard the word adventure in her life and is totally freaking out. I stopped grinning and held my breath. Her face, that I thought was going to explode, went back to normal, and I let myself breathe again. Now please, do us a favor and send us back to 2017 with that gadget thingy, she said as she pointed to the complex gadget in my very, very innocent hands. I felt guilt flood through me. I honestly had no idea how I worked this gadget thingy. The pressure was on and I was hopeless. I gave an innocent look toward Maggie, my tutor's real name. I explained, I hate to break it to you, but I have no idea how it got us to the future, nor how to activate this thing. I prepared for the worst. Maggie was probably about to ready to blow up, but all she said was, you got us here, now you get us out. And that was it. Maggie stared toward the majestic future city that probably used to be our little small town. I recognized the sign, but what would become of us? The setting sun over the skyline city was beautiful. It reminded me of a beach sunset in the shine of the water as the waves moved. But it was not the beach. We were stuck in the future. 1 hour later. I'm so glad you carry a purse wherever you go. If you didn't have your purse, I'd be dead, I said joyfully as I munched on a sandwich that was actually really good compared to the look of the food I was eating. Maggie had a few spare dollars and went to a nearby fast food place, but $25 would not help us for long. We need to find a way back, and soon. I can't survive an hour without eating something. Maggie argued that I didn't care. This just how some people are. We sat on a hill under a few trees and watched the hustle and bustle of the city. We had to get back. We had to. That night we slept under the stars. I missed my family. I never went back in 2017. I wonder if they knew I was in the future. I put out a slip of paper to keep in my pocket all the time. A mini golf scorecard. The memories of family still lingered there. The laughs and the goodbyes, I missed them a lot. Then suddenly I remembered. Tomorrow was a family reunion. Oh no. I was missing out. Everyone would be there, just like last year. This scorecard is from last year as well. Sadness flooded through me. I sighed. I miss my family more than ever now. Then suddenly the gadget beeped. I looked down at it. I sat up and examined it. Nothing. I rolled out onto the back only to find a woman staring down at me. I gasped. I couldn't scream. I just gasped. Not because Maggie was asleep, but because I saw an older version of someone who looked a lot like me. The woman smiled and urged me to stand up. I don't know why, but I did it anyway. She smiled. First time traveling? You have much to learn. I shot a confused look at her. This woman's crazy. How'd she even know I was from the past? But she kept smiling. It was getting a bit creepy when she suddenly recognized her smile. I couldn't believe it. You're me. This is crazy, I said a little too loud. She nodded again. She was about to say something when I spoke. How old are you? What year are we in? What is my job? Why am I so curious? I was spilling out with questions as she put her finger on her lip and said, I only come to help you. It's not me or you or the future me's job to reveal the future. I only come to help you. I could feel excitement burning up inside. This was so cool. She explained how the gadget works and told me to leave now. I was about to protest when she disappeared. Okay, this was weird. And I looked in the direction she had disappeared inside. I woke up Maggie. I never told her I had a visit with a future me, but I told her I could get us home. I pressed one button and another at the same time. Together, me and Maggie walked home. But I could tell this would not be my last time in the future. It's only a matter of time.